Stevens, and welcome to WebSeriesNetwork.com, and we are the creators and the stars of the Ryan and Randi Show. This is Kevin Chambers. Hello. This is
Sarah Stettler.
And I am Chambers Stevens. And we have created the Ryan and Randi Show. Actually, Sarah and I, Sarah who's 16 years old, and I created the show together, and we brought in one of our best friends in the world, the ultra-talented Kevin Chambers, to play Ryan. We play Randy. You're Randy, right?
Yes.
You're not Ryan, right? You're Ryan and Randy. Okay, I only created the show. I of course, have gotten this already. And we're getting ready to start our Season 3, and we have had a million hits already in our various Season 1 and 2, and we want to thank the fans, and so all your requests of how you can sit down and answer some questions, we're going to be doing that. So, let's start off with this. What's your favorite thing about the Ryan and Randi Show?
You can go.
Well, I like all of our dancing and the crazy energy that we have together, and it's just it's a fun set to be on.
Yeah, the playfulness that we have, it's really grown from Season 1 to Season 2 and even to Season 3. And we actually had Season 2.5, which was really fun to do too. But the chemistry, I really like the chemistry that Sarah and I have developed from when it first started off to now. It's amazing. And
I cannot believe you guys are answering this question. I thought you would say when Robert Pattinson came on.
Or
when
yeah,
Tyler Lautner came on.
Taylor Lautner came on. I mean, we got pretty close, you know.
Right.
That was a big highlight.
That was one of our greatest moments. Getting him was one of the hardest things we ever did in our whole life. Right? Yeah. Okay. All right. Now, one of the things I want to ask you guys too. We have, now that we've started the show, one of the difficult parts is having the fan club. Okay, because we have had some problems with the fan club. As you might know, there is a Ryan and Randi fan club. What's her name who runs the fan club? Miss Bogenfelter. Okay, we've had some problems with her. Have you had some problems with obsessive fans at all?
Well, I had fans that wanted to marry me before, and
right.
you know, Randy's gay. I'm not, but Randy is. So you know, it's kind of hard to be like, yeah, I'll marry you, but Randy wouldn't do it. So yeah,
it's hard because a lot of them think we're not actors playing it, and so like we have Facebooks for our characters, and I've had them like ask me out on a date. I don't know what I should say because I want them to keep watching, but it's it's cool though, like to have people. I guess it's a compliment on our acting that.
Yeah.
Well, it is a compliment. We've had one big problem. We have an obsessive fan from Cambodia, Bopa, and she actually is obsessed with the Ryan and Randi Show and has actually come to America in order to see us, and that caused you some problems, didn't it?
It did. Some stalking problems. Nothing too serious, but it was pretty funny though.
They don't understand the concept of homosexual in Cambodia, so she didn't understand. She thought he was just fun.
Yeah, and thought he was waiting for her to come along so that they could get married.
Yes. Yes, that's, you know, what can you say? I mean...
So, what is your experience as an actor? What have you experienced as an actor before doing the Ryan and Randi Show?
I'm still attending Los Angeles City College as we speak. I'm in my 3rd year. And, you know, I looked at Ryan and Randi as a very playful way of character work. I looked at it as like all the stereotypes of gay. So then when I had to do the research, I just started to, you know, watch how gay people would act and who's like masculine and who's flamboyant and who has more, you know, like Randy, he's more energetic. So he's definitely going to be more flamboyant and more the stereotypes of gay of what people may conceive. And that's pretty much how I look at it.
That made absolutely no sense whatsoever. And you can see why I write all of his lines, okay?
Yeah.
And so what about you? Why are you...
Well, I've done some student films, but I really just wanted to get out there, and I think that's why we created it, because we didn't want to just sit around waiting for the audition to come, you know. We wanted to do something to get out there, get people to notice us, to be like, oh, I want to use her in this show, or, you know, just like she's been on this show so people know who she is. And
exposure.
Just so I'm not sitting home waiting for that audition. I'm doing something instead of waiting, you know.
One of the exciting parts is that the impetus for the whole show was that Sarah, who plays Ryan, she had a gay friend who was not Korean, but a gay friend, and they were really funny together, so we thought that they would be really good together. Unfortunately, the guy who played the gay, who was really gay in real life, he didn't... he had a really difficult time being gay on camera. So we picked the straightest guy we know, Kevin, are you a black belt in karate?
Yes.
He's a black belt in karate. Okay, he needs his own, if any ninjas out there want to start a new web series with Kevin, he would be fantastic.
You know, it's really funny that you say that because I've worked on another web series called Miss Mapu where I do play a ninja.
Oh.
And it's pretty funny that you said that. Because it's like I'm already getting what you just said.
Our studio is right in, it's kind of this magical place in Hollywood. We're actually, the Kodak family lived behind where we are, and their front yard was where our places are. So we feel like we have a spiritual kind of connection to Old Hollywood. And Old Hollywood, there used to be like 99 different studios all throughout the city, making these like two-reelers and stuff like that. So we feel like the web series are kind of a way of getting back the history of that and making it happen. And we're very fortunate to have webseriesnetwork.com, have this interview, and have a chance to talk to people. And if you haven't been to webseriesnetwork.com, you need to go there because it's a great place where you can meet other web producers. You can put your web series out there, and that's one of the big challenges for people to know about it. Yeah. We also had a absolutely killer premiere party. And tell them about that.
Yeah, that was really, really draining. That's the best word I can have. It's draining because Chambers had the idea of it, and he's like, "Yeah, how about you guys do it in character?" And then Sarah and I were like, really? What would happen if we did it in character? Because, usually you're not in character when you go to a premiere party and whatnot. And so we're like, okay, well, why don't we see what happens if we do it in character? And at first I was like, no, I don't feel like doing it in character. But then it's like, okay, well, let's just have the idea of doing it. And so we did. And then it just ended up turning out to be better than before because it was actually like they were live characters. And it was so crazy seeing them.
It just brought up the energy and got people more excited about it and loving the character.
Exactly. We have a challenge for people out there. We think we are the largest web series premiere ever in the history of the world. We had CineSpace, we had lines around the block, we had red carpets.
TMZ showed up.
Yeah, TMZ showed up. And so if your party was bigger than us, please email us so we can stop saying that we were the biggest. We want to see if you're the biggest, we'll back off, okay? But we think we are the biggest premiere, and we are going to do another thing even bigger for season 3 and 4. Because season 3 is coming up, which is, we got some crazy stars. We got some stars from Mad Men that are going to be on our series. And we also have, what?
No, I guess it's not.
And we also have series from a new show called Good Luck Charlie, which is on the Disney Channel. We got a girl from that. It's going to be on our web series. And then we also have season 4, which we're getting ready to shoot. And we have a new show called Ryan and Randi Presents. Okay? And we're going to put some of the hottest songwriters and singers in Los Angeles and around the country. We're going to put them on the web. And Ryan and Randi are going to branch out because their talk show is going so big and make it happen.
Yeah, okay? It's really exciting.
Yeah,
really exciting.
It could be kind of like a Ryan and Randi goes to a studio instead of on our bed, which if you haven't seen it, we're on our bed in a bedroom the whole time, which kind of gives it a different thing because it's a talk show, but we're on our bed, which gives it the teenage feel, and it kind of relates to other teenagers to make us seem real and like we're just trying to have fun, and we think our lives are all that. So we try and share it.
We also have had a lot of negative press too, right? Talk about the problem we've had with Bridger Zadina.
Yeah.
Well, we have this one guy who's a movie surfer named Bridger Zadina.
Which is movie surfers on the Disney Channel.
And there's been some controversies with our show and how he feels about it, and especially Randy.
Yeah, and he just felt the need to just go out there and do his own thing of badmouth and Ryan and Randi.
Right. And so we have an anti-Ryan and Randi thing kind of happening too. Which, hey, all love to you, man. We love you, Bridger.
You're sharing our show. So.
You know what?
More love to you.
More love to you. You want to come on, And of course, we told you before with Mr. Bogenfelter, we had a big problem with her. She was the head of our Ryan and Randi fan club. We didn't start the fan club. She basically explained how that happened, basically.
Well, she used to be the Twilight fan club owner, and then she got kicked out because she was a little too radical on it, and now she made our own show, our own fan club.
That's right. So we're looking for a new fan club president, and guys, we want to thank you for coming to the webseriesnetwork.com and checking us out. And season 3, Ryan and Randi and Ryan and Randi Presents. Okay,
at the RyanandRandiShow.tv.
Yes. So say goodbye as Ryan and Randi.
Bye.
Bye. We never really have a bye.